It's thinking time.
Oh, no.
Like so many people, I have a YouTube channel and it's great fun to create content for. But it can be frustrating to spend a lot of time creating a fun video that you're extremely proud of, only to find out nobody watched it. Now don't get me wrong, my channel's had some success. Since my first video posted back in 2006, my channel has had 1.6 million views with 163 videos. That's an average of about 10,000 views per video, which doesn't sound so bad until you realize my top 3 videos account for almost 1.2 million views of the 1.6 million. And 105 of those videos still have less than 1,000 views. The easy solution is to keep doing the type of videos that get high views, right? Well, yeah, I could do that, and I have, but they've gotten a little too formulaic, and I really don't feel like I'm being creative when I make them. And if I don't enjoy making the videos, why do I do them? Not for monetization. There's sure easier ways to make a buck that don't involve navigating the algorithm. So I've enlisted the aid of a professional to help me get better at using. You may know him. His name's Casey Neistat, and he's one of the most popular YouTubers out there. And he has a course on how to tell your story better. And I'm taking it. And I'm hoping to take you along with me on my journey to be a better storyteller. And one of the first steps is to find my inspiration for my story. Casey suggested going out into my environment and looking for spontaneous inspiration. That might be easier when you live and work in New York City, where there's always something happening. But it's midwinter, and I live in northern New Jersey, the land of the shopping malls. And even they are kind of quiet lately.
Hello? Anyone?
So what's a budding filmmaker to do? Well, the good news is that I was exaggerating the lack of sources of inspiration. You really can find it anywhere, even at your local supermarket. As an author, I've dealt with lack of inspiration often, and to deal with it, I've come up with what I will call the 7 ways to break that writer's block and make something out of nothing. Hopefully you can find something that will help you in here. Number 1, read the print version of a local newspaper and go through the headlines. Okay, don't laugh. Newspapers still exist in libraries, and they have the benefit over online news of not making it easy to get distracted with the internet. Plus, you'll feel the urgency of a library patron who really wants to read that newspaper next. Number 2, go to the bookstore and browse through a random section of books and scan the titles. Don't be afraid to check out the kids section of books. Just be careful to not get distracted by the other cool stuff in the bookstore. Number 3, find a quiet room with absolutely no distractions.
It's thinking time.
Oh, no.
I'll let that one speak for itself. Number 4, go for a walk. Okay, I've had various luck with this one. When I get to the point that I need to go for a walk to find inspiration, I'm already in force the issue mode, and I'll probably be thinking about everything else other than what I'm supposed to. But it does work on occasion. Number 5, go for a drive. This one I've had much better success with. Driving requires a lot of attention, so there isn't much room to overthink. And there aren't many distractions like checking your email, text, and Facebook. At least there shouldn't be. But wait, James, what about forgetting the idea by the time you're at a place you can write it down? Well, thanks to your phone's voice recognition setup, you can open up a note and dictate exactly what the idea was so you can remember it later, without taking your eyes off the road.
Hey, create a note.
What do you want it to say?
I got an idea for a video.
Just keep in mind, autocorrect isn't always the greatest, so hopefully you'll be able to make sense of all the gibberish that you'll see when you open your phone later. Number 6, shuffle your music. If you're like me and you have thousands of songs on your phone from completely different genres and artists, with a whole bunch of random songs, sometimes just the title can be inspiration, other times it can be a simple lyric that hits you just the right way. And finally, number 7, ask a friend for ideas.
I'm looking for an idea for a video.
So you wrote The Ducky Boys, and you made a documentary about that. You wrote Anatomy of a Cosplayer. You have yet to do a documentary about that, so why don't you just do a documentary about that?
You know, the life of an on-the-road trucker would be the best. Sorry, AP. Sometimes by talking to your friends, they may not have an idea that you want to follow up on, but it may trigger up something else entirely. So there you have it, my version of 7 ways to break that writer's block and make something out of nothing. I hope you gained something out of this video and are ready to come up with some ideas of your own. During making this video, I came up with an idea for my next movie. Woo! Yeah. Join me as I start the next step in completing it in the next installment of my Getting Better at YouTube video series. So please hit like and subscribe and all that to get the notification when it comes out. Oh yeah, and check out the rest of my channel. You might find something you like. Now I'm going to go make a movie. Take care, guys.